Hi guys, I'm Sanjita and welcome to my video. I want to make a video about my thoughts and my art, basically the progress of my art. And yeah, I'm talking a bit quieter because I still have like people in the house, okay? So I wanted to kind of tell you guys a little backstory. So I've just been like moving around. I've lived in Korea for 4 years. So 안녕하세요 여러분. 잘 지냈어요? 너무 보고 싶어요. And I really miss Korea actually. but I kind of decided that I wanted to pursue my journey in art, and I did think that I have so much like my whole life is around art, right? So I thought I should pursue it, but I really wanted to go and look into illustration as well. But the only difference that I kind of feel is I do feel in some way that I already have this feeling of my own style, and it's because every time I try and make something, the most fun or the most natural way that I make it feels like the best for me, and I feel like wow, like that's amazing. I love it. I love the colors I've used. I've loved what kind of the way I've expressed myself. But whenever I do love to research other artists, and I try and think, oh my god, that's so cool, I wish I could make it like that, and then I'll try it. But sometimes it feels really like forced. It feels like not as fun as well. It feels like I'm just copying something. It's like if you're looking at a book and you're copying the book. That's how it feels like to me. But I really want to learn to be able to use the techniques and make it my own. So I think that we are creators, like I'm a creator, I'm an artist, and I want to be able to learn from these great, amazing artists. Like every time I go to the museum and I see Monet or Matisse or Van Gogh, of course, and I'm always mesmerized by the color and the texture. Like I love looking close to it because I love seeing the texture of the oil paint. And oil paint is something that I rarely use as well. I realize that oil paint and acrylic is like, I find it really hard to use because this is my theory, because I'm a very as an artist, as an illustrator, I'm a very fast like worker. So I just make marks really quickly. It's very like instinct mark. It's not through thought, or it's not through, when I do think, it actually doesn't turn out as good. So I think when I'm using acrylic or oil paint, because for me it feels more like a slow paced medium that like takes time to dry or to do anything, like if you want to kind of play with it. But I think there are ways, so I need to learn that anyway. And yeah, I'm trying to learn these things, and I realize I'm very like texture, material, mixed media artist, and I am trying to think like what story to tell, because of course we are storytellers. Like I want to tell the story of migration. I want to tell the story of the Gorkhas, or I want to tell a story of being mixed, not mixed in but like being British Nepalese and growing up like that, and having the things that I feel that other people can actually relate to that, like especially if you're Asian British. Like every time I look at some YouTubers who have been brought up here and they talk about their experiences, it literally hits home to me, and I'm like, that's so crazy, because I was literally the only Asian person in my whole class from year 7 to year 12, and like that's a lot. And I went to all girls school, so you can imagine how weird I felt to have like black straight hair. But my hair is not straight actually, it's like a little bit wavy, but to have like black things and like to have an Asian feature. And then I remember there would be like disco nights and stuff. Like I didn't really go that often, but I would always feel like well, no one would look at me, that kind of thing, which is really so crazy, because now of course like Asian things are very popular thanks to K-pop, and like a lot of Asian, even Japanese things being famous. And yeah, I think that's really amazing. But maybe I wanted to talk about those factors too, and I really find that for me, telling a story of my own emotions or feelings, but kind of tying it with other people so other people can relate to it, feels the most authentic way of what I want to be as an artist. Because I still want to give like something of my own. I don't know if I can, but at this point I cannot like kind of distance myself from a topic. I'm usually like, even when I get a topic that makes, let's say the teachers give me a topic to draw about, I usually look at the experiences that I've had to make the drawings based around it. So yeah. So sorry, I have to like check that I have enough things on my camera. I mean, because I'm using a phone, and then it always ends up being like there's no space. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys some work that I've kind of made before. So I think maybe I've already kind of showed it. So this is my Komorebi book, which is my first times project, and I've made it like this, and it's about like the light. Komorebi means the light against that comes underneath the tree, and it's about all the beautiful things that people like that are around me, and like that touch me. And as you can see, it's very mixed media. There's a lot of Nepalese influenced work, and actually it's quite long. It goes like, it's like this, so I really like that. Oh, I love this page as well. So yeah, I really like what I have made, and yeah, I really like it, and I feel that that was a really good starting point. And then now I'm just working on my sketchbook. Like now I just try to make like this one is just one that I carry with me randomly if I just have some thought, and like I just started to paint on it and just be very free, just do whatever, but even when I draw, it's very like mixed. The ones before are very, very, very I really like this type of color and like mixed media. Yeah. So that was just my Easter holiday things, and I'm thinking, and I even made this about my dad, and when he's talking on the phone, he always talks so loudly, and he's saying Happy New Year. So I just am thinking like, I know that this is a style I love, and I need to be more versatile, and I need to be able to work with other people, and for a for like a thing that they may need, because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to make money. I mean, of course I believe in myself and I believe in my ability, but I think I need to also be flexible enough to work and do things for other people, because I was doing a project, like it was a competition, but I didn't win it. I got to like the second stage and I didn't win it, but they had given me feedback, and I was trying to work from the feedback, and I feel maybe I missed the mark again. But that one, I just remember that for some reason I am making it so different to my original style, because I'm thinking that this is it was a restaurant, so I'm thinking it has to be cute and family vibe, and maybe like simple. But then when I finished it and I like gave it in and stuff, I was feeling a bit like bored of making that style. And then I just thought, why did I do that? Like, why did I not do it in my own style? I don't know. And yeah, it was very interesting to me. So I think maybe I have to learn to like follow my own like way and style and gut, rather than always thinking about what they want, because what if they actually would have preferred my style, and like I didn't even feel like it's my true expression of what I wanted to show. Like, I thought it wasn't bad, it was fun for me to try something new, but it was actually, yeah, it was fun. But then when I'm painting it, I felt a bit bored, because it was a very slow paced drawing, like I never do drawing where I'm drawing like pencil and then painting over it. I'm like literally like, even I would draw with colors and then I will draw around it if I have to, right? It's like I can do anything, but if I'm always like have a set rule, I find it quite boring. So I think it should be fun for me too. That's what I used to think when I was a English teacher. I would be like, the lesson has to be fun for me to make for the kids, like for me to teach. If it's not fun, then they're not gonna find it fun. So that's what I'm thinking, that they obviously felt that from the drawing. I do think you can feel emotions from drawing, because I feel it every time my friends show me their work, and if they've really had like a strong emotion whilst making it, I can kind of feel that. But if they've if they don't have any like I don't know, if they've not put enough energy, I can feel that too. But I just say like, oh, this is stronger or something like this. And I think I have to really be honest about my own voice. But anyways, I just wanted to make this type of video so that I can actually make an like a proper video, because I always say I will, but then I end up like losing it. So I'm just starting off with a plain, like just me talking, rather than having all this vlog, you know, because it takes so much time and then I think I get lazy. So maybe I can just start off doing this and see where it goes, and just chit chat. And yeah, now I'm home and I had a really lovely Easter. I just relaxed at home, and you know, like I remember there's a point like it was a really lovely sunny day and it's like spring air, and I'm in the garden and I'm like, you know, pure house clothes, my hair is up, and like there's the cat sleeping and my mom's gardening and my sister's just like sitting next to me. And I just thought, oh, like this is already enough, you know, like I just feel so like I'm so happy at this time. And sometimes I felt a bit like obviously I'm not making as much money as when I was working full time. So, you know, like when you kind of sometimes you crave to have that life again, right? To have that life of, because money gives you freedom, and you crave to travel somewhere, or you know, of course I'm always craving to travel because I have a travel bug all the time. But then I just thought, well, what can I do? You know, I can make the best of this situation, and it's literally like a year of my life. And after this, maybe I won't be a student anymore. Who knows? I mean, I'm a student of life. And or I could just like be sad about not having enough money. And I always think that if you are always like pursuing something, not pursuing, but like kind of upset over something that you don't have, it actually like there's no point to it, you know. And because I actually felt so in bliss, and I was like, oh, this is so nice. And I was cooking a lot more because it's like I have my own kitchen. I mean, you know, I'm back at home, so I have a kitchen all to myself. And I did so much baking. I made a raspberry tart. I made me and Mary made some like lemon cupcakes. We made tteokbokki. We made meat. We cooked like steak, like pork chops. And yeah, we just did so much cooking, and I feel really like I rested really well, and I healed my body, and I feel like my skin got better again, because like whenever I move, my skin goes a bit funny. So yeah, I think it was really good for me. And yeah, I just feel like this is, you know, this spring is gonna be really beautiful, and all I have to do is just keep believing, keep trying new things, keep going and experiment and make art and have fun with it. And also I need to also not be lazy with my time and actually do something with it. So at least even if I make my video and post it, that's better than just me sitting and doing random things that is like unnecessary and procrastinating. Sometimes it's necessary, but like I think if it's more than 5 hours, that's a bit too much. So I need to control that. But yeah, I hope you guys will have a lovely time as well. And it's Nepalese New Year, so happy Nepalese New Year to any Nepalese people out there. And yeah, let's go, artist. Okay, that was too much. All right, let's go. Okay, have fun. Bye.